guys, welcome back to my channel. So today we're getting into a second video in I guess what's now going to be a series here on my channel of if I could only keep 10. So at the beginning of April I did a video where I shared if I could only keep 10 eyeshadow palettes out of the 30 something that I have in my collection, which 10 would they be? And you guys seem to really enjoy that video. I also really had a lot of fun putting it together, so I decided it might be fun to do the same thing for other parts of my makeup collection. So hands down, like more than eyeshadow palettes, the thing I have the most of are lip products, like liquid lipsticks, lip glosses, bullet lipsticks. Like I have no idea how many of them I have, but I would guess it's somewhere between 50 and 100 total of everything. I haven't counted and I didn't feel like taking everything out of all of my drawers and everywhere, but I have a lot of lip stuff. So this video was extra challenging because I basically said to myself, rather than doing like, oh, 10 lipsticks and 10 lip glosses, no, we're gonna be ruthless today. I picked 10 lip products total out of all of the different categories of lip products minus lip balm. We're gonna kind of like consider lip balm more like skincare just for the sake of today's video. I'm talking specifically more here about like lip colors, so glosses, lipsticks, liquid lipsticks, the whole 9 yards, lip toppers, whatnot. So these 10 products definitely reflect my personal taste and like the things I tend to wear the most and that go with the kinds of makeup looks I typically tend to wear, but I'm sure that this would be so different for other people. So if you're also a YouTuber, like I would love to see you guys do this or do this with any part of your makeup collection because I think it's so interesting to see what people pick. Unrelated side note before we get into things, if you like this makeup look, I actually just filmed it. I'm doing a palette bingo and that video should have gone up on Saturday for you guys. This video will be going up on Tuesday, so I will link for you up here in the cards if you want to see how this eyeshadow look came together. Anyway, enough of the intros. Let's talk about the actual lip products I picked. So why don't we start out with what's on my lips right now. This is the Dose of Colors lip gloss in the shade On Repeat. Now, I just recently hauled this, so I haven't had it for too long, which maybe also made it easy for me to pick and not want to part with because I still am kind of in a little bit of a honeymoon phase with this. I'm really enjoying it a lot. Also, when I went through my lip collection and was like swatching and playing with things, I really don't have another gloss in this shade. So this is a really beautiful nude and it's kind of got like a more warm undertone, like a slight kind of peachiness to it, which is probably why I really enjoy this. You guys are about to see the majority of my lip products lean warm, but I have warm undertones to my skin, so I just prefer warm lip products. I feel like things that are too cool look kind of ashy and weird on me. I just don't really particularly love them. So if you are someone that likes cool tone lip products, I'm sorry, there's going to be a severe lack of them in this video. Anyway, I have just been really loving this gloss for a number of reasons. It's pigmented, but it's not too pigmented, so you can easily wear it alone or over a lipstick or a lip liner. It's not too milky and too light, so I feel like it doesn't wash me out or make me look like I have concealer lips. It also doesn't look splotchy and patchy on me, which some other kind of too nude, too light glosses are on me. And the formula of this is just like, I'm gonna put some more on. It's so creamy. It's very moisturizing, it's not sticky at all, and it smells like frosting, like legit buttercream frosting. It's very sweet, it's very delicious, and it doesn't really have much of a taste either. It's not chemically, it's not gross, so it's just a very pleasant lip product to wear. So all in all, Dose of Colors On Repeat, I've been absolutely loving. Jessica Braun recommended this on her channel, and I had to essentially pick it up, and I'm so glad that I did. I understand why she loves this color so much because it's very flattering. I feel like this would go with pretty much any makeup look. Like it's nice to kind of balance a really smoky eye look like this one, but if you were wearing a no makeup look, you could also wear it and I feel like it wouldn't look strange because it is a more natural nude. So this was just kind of a no-brainer for me. I mean, if I can only keep 10 lip products, keeping a nude gloss seems like a very smart thing to do, something I can wear all the time, and this formula is awesome. Similarly, as far as a nude lipstick goes, the second product that I picked that I would keep is the Flower Beauty Petal Pout lipstick in the shade Spiced Petal. Now, Emily Noel talked about this product on her channel as being a dupe for Charlotte Tilbury Pillow Talk, and I completely agree with her. This is a really beautiful, also kind of peachy pink nude, although this one is more pink than the On Repeat lip gloss is. But this has quickly become one of my favorite lipstick formulas. It's so buttery, pigmented, smooth, moisturizing on the lips. It just feels really nice. It looks very high end. And I will say this particular shade is a cream finish, so it's not going to be the most long wearing. It is going to transfer off on things, but it's so easy to reapply because it's a nice nude light kind of shade. It's not something you have to be super precise with. So I did not want to part with this guy. This is a kind of lip product I reach for all the time on the daily if I want something that I don't have to think about too much. It also goes, again, with more dramatic kind of glam looks. If I'm doing something more intense or colorful on the eyes and I need something a little toned down on the lips, this is perfect. And you can't beat the fact that this is affordable. I think these retail for $9.99. They're definitely under $10 and you can get Flower Beauty at Ulta. So I highly, highly recommend this, and I definitely would want to keep it in my collection. Now, as far as liquid lipsticks go, one of my absolute favorite formulas I've ever tried is the Healthy Lip liquid lipstick formula from Physicians Formula. This is so comfortable. I honestly feel like it's one of the more comfortable liquid lipstick formulas I've ever tried, and it doesn't transfer too badly. It does take a while to dry down and it goes on with a slightly more moussey consistency, but it will eventually dry, and once it does, it doesn't transfer a ton. It's not like completely bulletproof, but I think that's what makes it so comfortable. And of all the shades that I've tried, this one is my absolute favorite and the one I wear the most, and I knew like I would have to keep this guy. This is the shade Bear With Me, which again is also a kind of warm nude, but this one's a little bit deeper. It's got kind of more of a rosiness to it, so I feel like this is nice if I don't want my lips to look quite so light and almost washed out. If I want my lips to have a little more presence in the look, this is like the perfect thing to reach for. Also, I really like the applicator on this, which is again part of the reason why I think this thing is awesome. It has kind of one of those pointed, almost teardrop shaped tips to it, so you can really precisely draw in your lip line. It's just very easy to use. Again, super comfortable. It doesn't taste bad. It's just a great liquid lipstick, and these retail for $7. I cannot believe it. Honestly, I think I like this better than things that cost more than twice the price. So as far as nude liquid lipsticks go, I really only felt like I needed to keep one in my collection, and this was going to be it. Now, staying on the sort of warm nude trend, because that's what I basically wear the most of on a regular basis. This is a recent repurchase of mine, and I love this so much. I mean, I had to love it to repurchase it when I've got a million other lip products. And that is the Dose of Colors Lip It Up Satin Lipstick in the shade Cinnamon Swirl. I love this lip color so much. It's honestly one of my favorite shades, and it is very similar to Bear With Me. When I swatch it, you guys will see. But this is a satin finish lipstick. So if I want something that's not so matte, if I don't want a liquid lipstick, this is kind of what I reach for. They do give very similar finishes, but this is obviously going to have just like a little bit of shine. It's not cream shine, it's not a lip gloss, but it just has that little nice natural sheen. And I think this is beautiful. It's so pigmented, creamy. Because it's a satin, it again is going to transfer. It's not the most long wearing, but if you're not eating, it hangs around for quite a while. I also think the packaging on this is beautiful, although I do hate the fact that this doesn't twist down into the actual packaging, so it's a little tricky to pull the cap on and off. You have to be careful to not accidentally like chop off the top of your lipstick. But that aside, I think this formula is beautiful. I think it looks beautiful. It's really easy to throw in your purse, and I just absolutely adore that shade so much, which is why I had to buy it again, because the one I had previously was several years old. Another recent repurchase that again spoke to me, this is definitely one of my top 10 lip colors because I wanted to have it again so badly, and I think it's beautiful, especially for spring and summer, is the Nudestix Lip and Cheek Pencil in the shade Ripe. And what I especially love about this guy is you can use it on your lips or your cheeks, and it actually does work beautifully as a cream blush. So this guy is more of a coral peach, but it's not too neon, which is one of the things I really like about it. It's very flattering and easy to wear, and on the cheeks it blends out to this beautiful healthy flush. Like if I'm just wearing light makeup, maybe just like a BB cream, this is the kind of thing I can like kind of just draw a little bit on my cheeks, blend it in with my fingers, throw the same thing on my lips, and kind of have like a nice little monochromatic look going on. It's just beautiful and flattering. It's not super pigmented, but it definitely shows up. It kind of goes on almost more like a balm than like a lipstick. And again, I think it's just something I gravitate towards because it's easy, it's fast, it doesn't require too much fussing. It goes with a lot of different things, especially with a lot of the tones that I tend to wear in my eye makeup. So I just love this little guy. I feel like Nudestix does not get as much hype as it deserves. They have some really great products and they are not talked about too much. So this is something I feel like would be definitely nice to have in my top 10 collection. So keeping on with the sort of more corally, more colorful shades, I love this lipstick so much. First of all, this is one of my favorite lipstick formulas ever. It is so fantastic, kind of pricey, but worth the splurge if you were thinking about picking any of them up. And I just adore this shade. I think it's so fresh, it's feminine, it's very spring, summery. It just makes you look youthful and alive. It's just so stinking pretty. And this is the Bite Beauty Amuse Bouche lipstick in the shade Sweet Cream. So this guy is darker than Ripe from Nudestix, and it's a bit more on that coral pink side of things. This is also a much more opaque pigmented formula. The Amuse Bouche lipsticks are no joke. They're very creamy. They have a very buttery texture to them because there's so many oils in this formula. They're very nourishing on the lips and they pack a lot of pigment. So they're definitely one of my favorite formulas. They stick around in the lips really well. Even when you're eating and drinking, I feel like they leave quite a bit of color behind, even though they're like a cream lipstick formula. They don't dry down matte. They're just beautiful and they smell good. They have like an almost lemony kind of scent, and all the ingredients that are in here are food grade. So very high quality. You don't have to worry about like having any kind of weird toxic chemicals on your lips. Bite Beauty just does amazing things with lip products. I mean, that's literally all they do, so they're kind of the experts on them. And then we move on to like my fiery shades, because I knew like if I can only keep 10 lip products, I'm not just gonna want to wear pinks and nudes. Like you need to have a solid red, and I personally love like an orange, like a red orange, really vibrant color. It's one of like my staple signature shades, especially in the summer, I like to wear. So I knew I had to keep at least one of each of those colors. So for a red orange shade, I went with the ColourPop Luxe lipstick in the shade Get a Room. I, first of all, love these lipsticks. I think they are amazing. They're only $7. The packaging looks like it probably cost $27. And the formula is super pigmented, very smooth, very creamy, very long wearing. Like ColourPop knocked it out of the park when they launched these. And Get a Room was in their like initial launch. It's one of the first shades they came out with, and it's like a true red orange. It is vibrant, it is intense, it's in your face, and I freaking love it so much. So like this is the kind of color I would wear with like a bronzy smoky eye, or like I just do very minimal shadow with like a big wing and lashes or something like that, where you just want all the focus to be on the lips because it's a very attention grabbing color. And of all of the orangey red lipsticks that I have, I think this formula is my favorite because it's so pigmented, because it really hangs onto the lips, and it's so creamy, not to mention the fact that the packaging is rose gold, and I love it. So yeah, I highly recommend the Luxe lipstick formula, but this shade, Get a Room, if you want like a wham bam in your face red orange lip to rock this summer, you need to check this out. And then as far as a red lip went, this was actually super easy to me because basically from the first time I tried this, it became my favorite red lip ever of life, ever. It is so good. So this is the Persona Cosmetics Season 1 liquid lipstick in the shade Holy Grail, and it truly is my Holy Grail red lipstick. So this is like a true red, like a dark crimson, kind of more blue-based red that I think would be honestly like universally flattering. Like there is not a person I feel like this lipstick will look bad on. And aside from the fact that this is like the perfect red, this formula is such a good liquid lipstick, especially for a vibrant shade. It does not budge. You put it on and it is like locked on there. It's very long wearing, but it's not super drying. It doesn't flake, it doesn't crumble. Like I've used plenty of very matte liquid lipsticks before, but after like an hour of wearing them, they start to crack apart on your lips and you get little crumbles, and it's just not cute. It's not a good situation. This, I feel like it doesn't even almost look like you have a layer on top of your lips. It looks like your lips are just red. It's very hard to describe. It's just almost has like a powdery finish, but not. It's just so smoothing on the lips and beautiful and just, oh, it's so, so good. It does smell a little chemically, like a little bit like paint when you're putting it on, kind of like paint mixed with vanilla. Like, it's not terrible. It does not linger, but it definitely goes on very liquidy. It's not a moussey liquid lipstick, so it has more of that kind of chemically smell until it dries down. But however it works its magic and it really like locks onto your lips, it doesn't make them look crackly or dry or gross. They just look smooth and beautiful, and it lasts a long time. So I just know this is definitely the red if I'm gonna keep a red, because, I mean, you'll know if you're gonna wear red lipstick, the last thing you want is to have to worry about it smudging, smearing, getting all over the place. And this is the kind of thing I know I can put on and then like not have to think about for a while. So in my collection of essentially a whole bunch of warm toned nudes and some reds, there was something missing that I felt like I would want, and that is something a little bit more berry toned. I do enjoy a good berry lip, and I am kind of currently obsessed with this, so this was an easy choice for me. This is one of the new Wander Beauty Lip Retreat lip oils. These come in 4 different shades, one of which is clear, but this one, which is Spa Day, is just the prettiest berry toned lip stain type situation. It's stunning. So this formula is kind of a hybrid between a lip gloss and like a lip stain slash balm. It's really more of a lip treatment product, but it actually has a fair amount of pigment on it, so it does go on pretty strong with color on your lips. It's just translucent, so it has that kind of like almost popsicle lip kind of deal going on, the way you would expect with a lip stain. But the formula is so moisturizing. It makes your lips feel so good. It's not sticky. It actually wears for quite a while. Like, it doesn't sink into your lips after 2 seconds, so you don't have to constantly reapply it. And I feel like this color does hang around for a while too. If you eat something, it's all gonna come off. It's not gonna stain too much. But if you're not constantly eating and drinking, you are going to get this really beautiful berry flush to your lips, and it's just like, again, very youthful, very pretty, very springtime. It makes me feel like I want to go like frolic in a field of flowers or something. I just love it so much. The clear one I've been wearing literally every single day. Like, basically anytime my lips are dry, I'm putting that guy on. But again, that I'm kind of considering to be more of a lip balm slash treatment, which I'm not including in this video for the sake of giving myself like a minor break. But because this one does have pigment and it does really add color to the lips, like, I do consider this more like a colored lip gloss, so I figured this would count towards the 10 that I would keep, and I love it. I think it's a beautiful color, definitely something I'm nowhere near ready to part with. And then the final product that I would keep if I could only keep 10 lip products for my entire collection is something I technically actually am getting rid of, but like, it is honestly and truly one of my favorite lip products ever, and I am considering repurchasing it in the upcoming Sephora VIB sale. And that is the Pat McGrath Lust lip gloss, specifically in the shade Bronze Temptation. I swatched all my glosses, all my liquid lipsticks, and I don't have anything in this exact shade, and I honestly love it so much. I love this formula so much. It's just this really beautiful, again, kind of warm peachy nude, but it's got a bronziness to it and like a little bit of a hint of shimmer. It's got pigment, but it's not like overly pigmented. It's just freaking beautiful. And if I hadn't infected this with strep throat germs, I would 100% keep this. Like, this would definitely be in the top 10 without me even having to question it. So I still wanted to include it in this list, because even though I'm gonna throw this away and I can't put it on my mouth again, which is why you're not gonna see me lip swatch it, I know it's something I love and would definitely recommend to you guys. So I didn't want to kind of like arbitrarily pick something else to replace it that I didn't like as much without talking about it. Now, I do want to show you guys, just for the sake of comparison, what the new Persona lip gloss in Peach looks like, because I thought they might be similar, and I feel like in undertone they are, but Peach is quite a bit lighter than Bronze Temptation. It's still really pretty, and I think if I didn't include Bronze Temptation in this list, this is probably what I would keep. But it is similar to On Repeat. It's just got a little bit of shine, and it's a little bit more on the peach side, so I kind of felt like, honestly, between the Dose of Colors and this, I think I like the Dose of Colors lip gloss formula better. The Persona liquid lipstick amazing. This is still really, really good. Do not get me wrong. It's just a little bit thinner and a little bit more oily feeling than the Dose of Colors. That one just has a thickness on the lips that I really like, and it's got more pigment to it. So to me, I kind of felt like it had a little bit more of a special place in this collection. But the shade Bronze Temptation is beautiful. It's got a depth and a richness that makes it really pretty on the lips without anything underneath it, or you could pair it with a darker lip liner if you wanted to kind of go for a little bit more of a vampy look. It's just a really beautiful, unique gloss shade. Like I said, I really don't have anything else quite like this. So if I could only keep 10, I would keep this, and again, I probably will eventually buy it in the full size. Alright guys, so that is it for today's video. Thank you so much for hanging out with me today. I hope you enjoyed hearing about all of these lip products. Definitely give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it and you're enjoying this series and you want me to do this for other parts of my makeup collection as well. And as I said before, I would love to know what you guys would pick if you also had given yourself the same challenge, like if you could only keep 10 in your collection, what would you keep? If you're a YouTuber, I totally challenge you to film a video like this yourself. Definitely tag me and let me know if you do it so I can watch it. And if you're not a YouTuber, leave a comment down below and let me know what you would keep if you could only keep 10. And if your lip product collection is not insane like mine, that is totally cool. Tell me what your top 5 or your top 3, like whatever makes sense for you. Let me know what you would choose. So on that note, I'm gonna go wash all these swatches off before I get lip product over everything that's white and pristine in my life. But I hope you guys have an amazing rest of your day, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.